Hi, I'm Courtney Malvick, Vice President of Digital Tools, and today I'm going to show you the offshore wind market dashboard. In 2020, the network decided to create a tool to help members quickly access information on all current and pending U.S. offshore wind energy projects. Updated multiple times a day, every day, it's developed into a one-stop shop for U.S. offshore wind market intelligence. You can use it in a variety of ways. See a timeline of the overall U.S. offshore wind market, view the status of a certain project or state, see who's getting offshore wind contracts, track offshore wind opportunities and resources, see which ports are getting investments and which vessels are being built. Use it to help write and update your internal business and sales plan. So now let's take a look at the offshore wind market dashboard. Use dashboard, state details, project details, project timeline, and explore. I'll go over each one. This is the dashboard page. It's a snapshot of the current status of the U.S. offshore wind market. Along the top are key metrics such as gigawatts under contract in the U.S., lease areas, federal and state goals and investments, and offshore wind contracts. Investments is one of our popular features. Here, and in most dashboard views, you can sort by clicking on a column header and filter. Click the Port Investments button to see ports and the investments associated with each. Earlier this year, we added information about many of the vessels servicing the U.S. offshore wind industry. Clicking brings up details on the WTIVs, SOVs, and CTVs. Also new this year is a list of state funding opportunities, giving you details on grants, tax credits, loans, and more. Click on each title to open the website. Here is where you see details about U.S. ports involved in offshore wind. Get info on the offshore wind activities each port is involved with and for which project. You can also access the port investments table that I talked about earlier from here as well. Every day, we collect offshore wind policy news. Click on the All Policy Briefs button to see the most recent news. Click the links to go to each article. You can also search all 4,200 articles by keyword. At the bottom right of the market dashboard is important upcoming dates. Click on each to open up more details. Finally, in the lower left, we have a list of all U.S. projects under development. Click on the name of a project to go directly to that project's detail page. Click on a state to go to the state details page. Now let's take a look at New Jersey's state details page. Use the left menu to switch between states. The Projects tab lists all projects in New Jersey, their developer, megawatts, lease area, and status. Click on a project name to go to that project's details page. The Investments tab displays the investments associated with that state from that same investment table I showed earlier. The Funding tab lists all the funding opportunities in that state, grants, tax credits, etc. Click on the program name to go directly to that program's website. The Contracts tab lists the companies who have worked on a project, the projects worked on, and work performed. Click on a company name to display details about that contractor. Lots of information is displayed, including contact info, locations, experience, and more. We get some of this info from Supply Chain Connect, so please update any project experience you have. It really helps. It'll make it in here. The Ports tab lists ports in the state. Click on the port name to display more details about the port. And offshore wind training. If available in the state, this tab displays offshore wind training organizations and programs. Click each one to open up the website. The content section displays news about offshore wind in that state, sorted by date. If a date is blue, it means the date's in the future. You can see the number of content items. For New Jersey, it's 298 displayed at the top. It includes contracts, legislation, reports, news items, other information. There's a title and a summary. If you want to actually read the article, click on web page, or just in case it gets archived at the original web page, the news site, we also collect PDFs of each article. Now for the project details page. Let's take a look at Vineyard Wind. Just like the state details page, use the left menu to switch between projects. At the top of the page is general project data, the status of various project phases, lease area information with acquisition costs, size, etc. The orange permitting dashboard button goes to the federal permitting status webpage for each project. Top right-hand corner shows a number of tabs. Same within the state details page. This contracts tab lists the companies who've worked on the project, etc. Same thing, if you click on the project name, it brings up more details about that company and what they do. The Port and Vessels tab shows the ports associated with the phases and the vessels doing work on the project. Click on a vessel to get more details. Click on the View on Live Map to show the vessel's current location on a map in real time. Just like the state details page, the content section displays news about the project, as well as important documents like the SAP and the COP if they've been released. There are currently 153 articles about offshore wind. The project timeline layout shows the status of each of the major milestones for every U.S. offshore wind project. Key is at the top. Blue means the milestone is complete or approved. Stripe means it's in progress. Projects are sorted by project name by default, but you can sort on any column header to sort. The last view is the Explore layout. It provides a way for you to layer various publicly available data sources onto a region. We have broken down the offshore wind market into 4 regions. When you click each region, the states and the projects in those states appear. You can go to the state project page and the project details page. So let's explore the New England region. By default, this view already has 89 layers selected that you can toggle on and off. Click each element to find more about it. For example, clicking on this sunrise, let's see if I can get it, okay. Clicking on this South Fork proposed cable route shows more details about it. It shows the specs on the export cables for South Fork. Every one of these you can get more information about. If we click on the All Layers tab, we see there are a number of other subject areas to explore, everything from energy and infrastructure, national security, birds, marine mammals. Let's say I'm interested in seeing where existing onshore electrical transmission substations are. I go to energy and infrastructure, and click electrical transmission substations. I could also look at transmission lines. You can zoom in, zoom out. There are dozens and dozens of different layers to select from. They're public data layers. So there are so many ways to explore in detail.